Hello everybody and welcome to the first ever preview on the channel. We're previewing 1.21.80.25, technically 1.21.8. This update brings two massive new things to Minecraft. The first being what you see right now, which is the Vibrant Visuals update. It almost looks like I'm playing with shaders. What previously you could do in stuff like Java Edition is play with shaders, and now it's implemented into Minecraft for good. If you want to try it out for yourself, you'll have to download the preview version on Bedrock, go to Experiments, and turn on Vibrant Visuals. Now once you load in, it won't immediately have the Vibrant Visuals ready. You'll have to go into Settings, navigate to Video, and all the way down at Graphics, you can change it to Vibrant Visuals. So whenever you load back in, it might take a second to load in, and boom, you have your own shaders and Vibrant Visuals in Minecraft. By the way, this is only available on Bedrock Edition at the moment, as it's coming to Bedrock before Java, and just in my opinion, it makes the game just so much cooler. Another random note, you're not able to change your brightness whenever you have this on. Maybe that's just a beta thing. And if you play on split screen, it won't be available yet. Now for the part that you are probably here for, the Dried Ghast, Ghastling, and Happy Ghasts. Once you successfully make your way to the Nether, oh my goodness, the Vibrant Visuals in the Nether makes this only more terrifying. Insane. I'm in a horror movie now. The only way to find a Dried Ghast is to find one in the Nether, in Nether fossil structures just like this. We got this cute little guy here. Now once you find it in the Nether, it can even make noises like that. So what you want to do is mine it. You're going to take it back to the overworld, where we'll turn it into a Ghastling. Over the 20 minutes it'll take to change this Dried Ghast into a Ghastling, we'll show its 3 stages of slowly becoming happier. It's actually kind of adorable. We'll see them here as time goes on. Your Dried Ghast has to be waterlogged for about 20 minutes. Oh, hi, chicken. Now, let's say you can't find that Nether fossil structure. It's actually possible to create a Dried Ghast, to craft one. All you need is 8 ghast tears and a bone block, and you get a Dried Ghast. So we just got to the second stage. You can see that the frown is starting to fade away in this first stage. Here is that face compared to the Dried Ghast. As you can see, it looks like it's getting more color to it, as in a lighter color. While we're waiting though, I'm gonna turn on Vibrant Visuals again just to see. Oh man, yeah, the water while the sun is hitting it is just insane. It looks so crazy. I thought the water was something to notice. You can kind of see the sun shining down to closer blocks and then fading away as it goes darker. I think that was so cool. I think one of the coolest things to note about all the Vibrant Visuals is the stuff like this, wherever the shade happens, according to where the sun's position is, and including something like a banner. A banner kind of moves like this the entire time, and yet the shade still follows it, along with the character. And just like that, we are in the second state of happiness for our Ghastling. Now, whenever it spawns, the Ghastling will actually try and follow players within a 16 block radius. If there's no players around, it can even follow an adult, non-aquatic, passive mob. It's also to note that whenever the Ghastling spawns in, it will idle around within 32 blocks of its home position. So this very block, it won't go anywhere farther than 32 blocks of this position. And just like that, our Happy Ghast is here. This is technically the Ghastling. Now, whenever the Ghastling first spawns in, it's a baby, just like this guy. Super happy, flying around in just the radius that it spawned in at. Now, in 20 minutes, it will turn into the Happy Ghast, the full size. Or you can tempt it using snowballs. So snowballs, hitting it with snowballs, and it is now fully grown up. Oh my gosh, that was quick. The best way to experience the Happy Ghast is by crafting a harness. You can use whichever color wool you want to do it, but in this case, we're gonna be using purple, of course. So what you do, 3 leather, 2 glass, and your choice of wool color. The glass making the glasses for the harness. And as soon as you hold the harness out, the Ghast will come up to you, hoping that you place it on it, and look at that guy fully dripped out. Purple and everything. Look at this guy going crazy. The best way to make sure that your Ghast stays in a certain position, will the snowball make it come over here? it will. It completely attracts it. So whenever you hit a lead with it, you can place it on there and he'll stay here. That's the best way to make sure that he stays around, because whenever I let him loose, he is gonna have a blast. Now this is the moment we've all been waiting for. Riding the Happy Ghast. Holy crap. So whenever he was in a non-controlled mode, his glasses would be up. And now, since he's being, well, flown around, his glasses are down. He's ready for takeoff. So whichever way that you look is the way that he's gonna point. Another thing to note is that you and 3 others can mount the Happy Ghast at once. So 4 players can join on top of the Happy Ghast and fly around with it. And whenever the pilot dismantles, everyone is then stuck at this position that you left it. Kind of slowly moving WASD if you're on keys, or by the joystick on PlayStation or Xbox. As you can see here, the F5 mode, or toggling your perspective, shows a very zoomed out version of it. Usually it's much closer. And whenever I shift, I am now standing on top of our Happy Ghast. In air. This is insane. Think about all the builds you can do. The Happy Ghast can detect when players are on top of it. It stops moving like this and aligns to the closest cardinal horizontal direction. So as you saw, he started looking off this way. Now, when it's fully grown up to a Happy Ghast, it can actually idle within 64 blocks of the home position, or which is in this case where it spawned in or was last interacted with. So if I jumped off this guy right now, he would actually and flying around in a 64 block radius. Now, whenever it does have a harness on, the Happy Ghast will actually stay closer than 64 blocks. It will stay within 32 blocks, given that it is now technically tame. Another fun note is whenever we jump off the Ghast. So if we look in the direction to tell it to fly and I shift, he'll stop moving. And when I jump off, there's no longer a player detected on the top. So he just gets to free roam, and look how freaking pumped up he is. I mean, dude, look how far he's going. He's just gonna have a blast flying around. I can't even imagine a base and seeing these just like constantly flying around your house. Right now, the Ghast health is set to 40, so 40 hit points when it's supposed to be set to 20. 20 is how much a player usually has. As you can see, the health bar down there is at 40 hit points, so that's 2 full rows of hearts when it's supposed to be at only 1 row for whenever it actually releases. Another thing is that they cannot be bred, so they can't have any breeding techniques. You can only find them, craft them, and grow them up. They also don't react in any crazy way if they do take damage. If they do take damage, they can slowly regenerate health, so they regenerate even quicker when they're around rain, snow, or flying the same height as clouds. Now you know everything there is to know about getting a Happy Ghast whenever the update officially releases on Bedrock and Java. Now you can beat your friends to getting a Happy Ghast before them and flying around, having a blast with this absolute bundle of joy. If you enjoyed the video at any point, hit that like button and subscribe to follow for more preview videos, and we will see you guys in the next one. Peace!